Hey, good morning everyone. It's Ed here with EAPQs. The other day I did a video on threading joint collars. Well, I'm basically doing another one, but today I'm just going to do some with decorative rings. I'll post it. It's not going to be much different, but just again, go over the process. A little different how I do it with my decorative rings versus just a plain joint collar. Basically, you're just making the tenon for the decorative rings as well. You're doing an extra step in it, and then going from there. So, just another video. Put it online. If you get some use out of it, great. If not, I understand that as well. I will be live threading everything that I do, as I usually do live thread stuff. So I'll walk you through the process. Shouldn't be too long of a video here, and I'll go ahead and get it started for you. Okay. Again, just a short one, just to see what's going on here. Thanks. Get my caliper. That was my first cut, so I really don't even know where I was at with this. Oh, 680, 680. Get a few things adjusted here. Make a couple cuts on this just to get where we want to be. Okay. About 631. Yep, 631 and a half. That's pretty darn good. 6 thousandths. Whoa, sorry guys. I'm not, the other day I was told my angle wasn't perfect. All right, 625, that's what we wanted to be. I was kind of told my angle wasn't that great for some of my videos, so I'm trying to get my camera a little closer for everybody. All right, nice fit. Fits good. Now, remember, the other day when I talked about threading, I just made this 625, okay? Because that's what my ring work is. Now, I need to go in and I need to recut this at some point down, take another 5 to 6 thousandths off of it, okay? Yep, and we're going to go to here and dial myself in right to here, which will take my 5 thousandths off of it. And that's what we need to do at some point is, is take an extra 5 thou off of here. So, and remember, we're taking that extra 5 thousandths off because we're going to be threading this. A 5/8 bolt is never 5/8. It's 5 to 6 thousandths undersize. So I'm going to go ahead and run this on in. I'm going to take this down, that extra 5 thousandths that we just talked about. I should be right out that. Here I go again. Sorry, man. I'm giving you guys a ride today. Yeah, 619. That's good. That's a 6,000ths we talked about. That's great. No problem with that at all. You know. So again, my rings. Let me touch that up with just a touch of sandpaper. My rings will sit on this first step right here. Okay. Then I will have my joint collar coming in here. Again, I need to allow a little bit for my hub in here, which is what I'm doing right there. So now what I need to do again is I need to dial this in where I was. Okay. Now I need to dial it in another 62 thousandths. Go right there. And I'm going to bring it up to that mark. See if I'm somewhere around that 562 mark or not. Maybe just slightly oversized. Yeah, I have to go in just a little bit more. I think I'm not going to quite fit. Yeah, it's okay. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Clean everything up with the touch. Alright. So now we're going to change over to a threading tool. And I'm going to pause it for just a moment while we do that. And then I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit and give you a little better angle. Alright. I am back. I've basically got myself set up here. I've got, I don't know if you can see it, I'll swing over. I do have my dial indicator here. This way I'm just not, I know exactly where I'm at in case I have to recut the threads. Remember, we're going to cut up to this haunch right here, or as close to it as we can. It doesn't matter if I go quite all the way. I don't want to overcut it. This is a very tricky operation because, like I said, I'm cutting in. I want to stop at a certain spot, so I have to be paying attention the entire time I'm doing this. If I was doing this on a really coarse thread like a 10, I would never do it this way. I would cut out. But I just like the way they cut in. Threaders generally cut a little better on the inbound direction rather than the reverse. But, you know, we'll be okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did the other day. I am going to hit this with some CA glue just to let it soak in for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video again, let that CA glue set in it, and just so you'll see what I'm doing. Again, let that glue set in there. It's not going to hurt anything. Not going to hurt a thing. Let it soak in for a little bit. Give it another application if you have to. Okay, I'm going to pause while this is going on, and then I'll come back. All right, everyone, I am back. All right, so what did I do while I had it on pause? All right, I let the CA dry for a little while. I hit it with a little activator. I did a little touch up with a little sanding. I remarked where I want to stop at for my threads. Let me go ahead and bring this out. Again, we got to remember, you know, there was a step here, so I want these to fit tight. Not that that's going to be the direction. They're actually like this. Yeah, they're going to look like this when I get done. That's the direction, but that's where I'm going to want to stop at with my threads when I get done. And we're going to go ahead and come on in now at this point and see if we can't cut some threads. Okay, see how this works out for us. I am set here. I am set at 18 threads per inch. I am 0 at my indicator. So we're going to go ahead and get this one going and see what happens. This is where you got to stay on the game because it's real easy to screw this up. And it's what I don't want to do. We're going to just take this thread and knock off the top of it just a little bit. Remember, threads aren't always pointy, they should be a little flat. What you're seeing there is a little bit of CA glue. Get that knocked off. File. Keep your fingers crossed that everything fits okay. It's okay. Let's just see the joint. Cap's going to fit on it. Oh yeah. All right. Now, what I'm also doing when I run this up here like this, I'm making sure that here's my mark. Okay. I want to make sure that cap tightens up past that mark a little bit, which it does. Okay. Because I don't want to fool myself and say, oh hey, I got everything tight, and then I'm really not getting compression on my rings. Okay. But it does. So it comes past the mark. Threads look pretty decent for keel wood. Like I said, keel woods are always tough. Comes in here. That'd be good. Nothing's turning, and that's how I'm doing these when I'm doing them with decorative rings. Like I said, the big thing is you do have some steps to do in here. Do you have to? Maybe not, but it's how I do it. It's the proper way to machine something. It's the proper sizes and so forth. This later on will get machined off. It gives me something to hold on to if I want to do my logo during my finish. I always make my shafts 30.5. Okay, my blanks are 30.5, and then I make a 30-inch shaft that gives me a 1/4 inch here, gives me a 1/4 inch in the front, gets whacked off later on, and at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with them. So that's where we stand with this one, and I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you liked it. I hope it was, again, informative. It's just another method, not showing just a joint collar, but actually showing when you're doing some decorative rings. All right. Thanks everybody. We do appreciate you watching the channel. We appreciate, you know, the likes, people subscribing. You know, we're getting some pretty good hits out there. We're getting some good comments. We are trying to respond back to people as we can. We're also busy, but again, you know, it's you guys out there that we're trying to help, and you supporting us. We're doing this just, like I said, we're just trying to help out the community. We kept seeing a need for this type of help, so we're doing what we can. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.